Hi there, this is David, and we have some new RPG news. A lot of different things to discuss today. From Trails of Zero to Persona, to some new really cool indie games, to a whole slew of games being announced by Square Enix. Tons of stuff to talk about, so let's go ahead and get started. Right now, I am at NIS America's online store, and the pre-order just became available for Trails from Zero. There's a lot of different pre-orders here that you can see. Blue Reflection Second Light, which is actually a pretty decent game. Some other ones that I haven't really heard of, Crystar, Yuru Kill? I don't know. Atelier is here as well, pretty expensive, $120 here. Another one of these NIS Classic is here as well. So lots of cool stuff. This thing I looked at, and it kind of reminded me of Popolo Croix, and then I looked at the actual video of it, and I was like, I don't know about that, this cruel king and great hero. I'm gonna have to hear more about that. My Discord server, though, is very excited for this Monarch coming out. Lots of really cool stuff coming out from NIS, but the one that I actually went ahead and pre-ordered, of course, is Trails from Zero. It's coming out in fall, but the limited edition is available now, and I am a sucker for a limited edition. This one's actually cheaper than some of the other ones here on the website, coming in at $90, and it comes with some nice stuff, as you can see here. This is released for the PlayStation 4, as well as the Switch. You'll have to choose which one you want here, but it comes with a hardcover art book, an official soundtrack, this little, I don't know, these little characters, these little paper doll thingamajiggers that used to, like, I remember playing with paper dolls when I was a kid, but yeah. I didn't have much else to do when I was a kid. A cloth poster. I'm a sucker for some cloth posters ever since I got my first one with the Lunar collection back on the PlayStation 1. Some acrylic stands, a steelbook, and a huge collector's box. Hopefully, we'll be able to keep Azure inside this collector's box too, if it's anything like that Cold Steel collector's box that we got. So yeah, if you're excited for Trails from Zero like I am, and you actually want a real rare game in your collection, because rare games have been kind of the talk of the town lately, and it's kind of hard to say that a game's going to be rare if it was first available digitally, because people could just buy it digitally on sale. But something like this, a collector's item like this, which is limited edition, if you want something rare, this is really what you should be looking at, not some kind of previously digitally released import from PlayAsia junk. Just my opinion, though. Sorry, Derek. Next, this is just a rumor. Persona 6 is going to be exclusive to the PS5. Ugh. Persona 4 Golden is coming to the Switch and the PlayStation 4 later on in the year. Again, this is just a rumor. And it says here that there's also a rumor that a Persona 3 Portable remaster is in the works for multiple platforms. And this originated from a known leaker who has other leaks that have been proven true, Nate the Hate, who I've never heard of, but whatever. And it says, according to him, Persona 4 Golden is launching onto the PlayStation 4 and Switch this year, which falls in line with multiple reports claiming the same. And interestingly, he also talks about Persona 6, which we know for a fact is currently in the works, and according to him, it will be exclusive to the PlayStation 5. Hopefully, the PlayStation 5 can actually, be found in a store before this comes to fruition, because that would be rather unfortunate if a really big, well-known game came out for a console that nobody can get their hands on. I know I don't have one right now, so... But also, I don't really even want one. There's nothing for it that I really need, but that's just me. Moving right along. What's coming from Square Enix in 2022? This is coming straight from the Square Enix blog, and it's all sorts of different games that they're talking about coming out in this year. First up, we have the Life is Strange Remastered Collection. I never played this game. I don't really know anything about it whatsoever. It looks Western RPG for me, so I really don't care. Babylon's Fall. This looks kind of cool. This looks something like a whole bunch of gods coming together and everything and fighting and doing like an action RPG sort of thing. This looks kind of neat. I might pick this up on the cheap one day, because to me, this is the type of game that will eventually be out there for like $10 used at GameStop, if you know what I mean. So I'll probably just wait to pick that up then. Chocobo GP is coming out on March 10th. So yeah, a little racing game starring some Final Fantasy characters. Pretty cool, pretty cool. The one that I am looking forward to, though, is Stranger of Paradise Final Fantasy Origin. This one is starring Garland himself. Yeah, I mean, if you play the first game, you know exactly who Garland is. It's an action RPG, has different job classes. It is a Souls-like. However, let's look at this last paragraph. It says, that said, if you've previously been put off to the genre due to their difficulty, Stranger of Paradise also includes a story difficulty setting, which balances the strength of enemies and allies in such a way that anybody can get through the adventure. In short, it lets you become the Punisher rather than the punished. And thank God for that. Maybe whenever I was a kid, I could deal with these difficult games, these overly difficult games. I mean, I played Deadly Towers, for God's sakes, and I actually enjoyed it. But nowadays, like, I just want to throw these games out the window if they really just piss me off. I don't have the time for it. So I really just want to play a game and I want to have a good time. I don't want to suffer. This one's coming out on March 18th, relatively shortly. Forspoken. This is a pretty neat game coming out on my birthday. I just noticed that. Oh my god, it's coming out on my birthday. Look at that. Oh my god. My 40th birthday, too. Holy crap. I'm getting up there. Good lord. Anyway, this is a game that my Discord server seems to be pretty excited about. It looks really cool. I am actually very much looking forward to this game. It says that it releases for the PlayStation 5 and the PC. So no PS4, unfortunately. You actually play as like a Geomancer, which is really nice. I like that. And yeah, this might be my birthday present to myself. I'll have to buy it on Steam though, because no PS5. Yeah. The Final Fantasy VI Pixel Remastered. For those of you who do not know, I've been playing through all of the Pixel Remasters over on the Twitch. And just to give you a quick rundown, Final Fantasy, easy, good. Final Fantasy II, bugged and ridiculous, do not play. Final Fantasy III, the best version of that game, bar none. Final Fantasy IV, always a classic, very good. Final Fantasy V, I'd probably play the Game Boy Advance version just for the additional content. Final Fantasy VI, hasn't been released yet, but it's coming out in February of 2022. I'm currently playing the T edition over on Twitch, which is a lot of fun. So I've heard that they might be introducing some 2D HD stuff to Final Fantasy VI. Hopefully that's the case. That would be really neat. I would like that. Outriders World Slayer expansion. I don't know what this is. This looks like some sort of Western RPG with some ugly person that I don't... This does not look like my cup of tea. I have no clue what this is, and I really don't even care. However, I do care about Star Ocean the Divine Force. Look at this! Look at this! Man, Star Ocean 5 sucked! But Star Ocean 6 seems to be going back to the basics. Going back to the best Star Ocean game ever made, Star Ocean 2. There's dual protagonists, several allies, beautiful character designs, and says an unprecedented level of freedom for the series. And you play as either Raymond or Letitia, and Raymond, like Claude, comes from an advanced civilization, whereas Letitia is a princess knight from Kingdom of an Undeveloped Planet. Kind of like Reyna, except she wasn't a princess. But still, you guys know what I'm talking about. But it says you'll be genuinely impressed by the amount of flexibility over how well you traverse the world. Not only can the characters run freely on the ground, but you can also fly. Explore the mountains, valleys, and towns of the world freely. Awesome. I am so looking forward to that. Star Ocean is one of my favorite series of all time. It has stood the test of time, but the thing is, with Star Ocean is, you never know what you're going to get. It's kind of like Final Fantasy in that regards. It could be like a really good one, and then a really bad one. You just never really know what you're going to get. So I'm going to try to get this one early so I can give y'all a review on it. Next, it says Set Sail with Ocean's Heart on the Nintendo Switch. This is, if you can't tell, this is like a Zelda clone right here. A pretty sweet little Zelda clone. Let me turn off this volume right there just so we don't get that volume kind of bothering me here. But yeah, I can't really play 3D Zeldas. I loved Zelda 1 growing up. I hated Zelda 2. I loved Link to the Past. I have been a big fan of the Game Boy Color and Link's Awakening, the Oracle of Ages. A big fan of any kind of 2D Zelda I've always really enjoyed. 3D, I can't do. Can't do it. Can't do it. Don't like it. Don't like it. Don't like it. This, though, this looks amazing. This looks amazing. Like this, yeah, I am all about this. Look at these dungeons. Like, hopefully it comes with a lower difficulty level because, again, like I said, I'm just not good at these types of games. But, I just think it looks like really cool. I've had a lot of fun lately with these indie RPGs, these indie action RPGs like Eastward, and other things like this. This almost looks like a 2D Wind Waker. So that's kind of neat, coming out on February 10th of this year. Another game that's coming out on February 10th is a pretty neat game. It's a 16-bit game called Rise of the Third Power. It's coming out for the PlayStation 4, Xbox, Switch, and PC. And it says it's a love letter to the glory days of the console-style RPG. And I have actually emailed this developer about getting an early copy of this game to do a review or an impression as well. If this looks familiar to you, they also developed the indie game Arafel, which I did do a review on as well, and which I really did enjoy. This looks to be just my favorite types of stuff. You know, I like a good 2D RPG. I'm a simple man. A good story, good characters, cool battle system. Like, I really don't ask for much in these games, but this looks to give me everything that I want. So I am looking forward to this one as well. It looks like we're kind of having a dearth of games here in January, but February has a lot of games coming out that do look rather nice, I must say. So yeah, this is just a pretty good overview of all the various games that are coming out, some new RPG news, some new rumors, some games that y'all might want to go and pre-order, all kinds of stuff. Let me know if y'all enjoyed this video, and as always, have a good day.